We are also monitoring how this Arctic blast has affected utilities like Austin Energy. Matt Mitchell with Austin Energy joins us now live on Midday. Good morning, Matt. How are you?
Good morning, Jenny. Good to be with you. We're doing okay, staying warm.
Thank you so much for joining us. Now, have we seen any outages overnight or this morning?
Just a handful, and just really impacting a handful of people as well. Nothing widespread, which is, of course, what we all wanted to see and were hoping for. So this is the kind of report I like to give when those outages are very, very minor, very, very minimal, and everyone's doing what they can to stay off the roads and make sure we're avoiding any accidents that may cause more outages.
Yeah, that is certainly good news. So what are crews seeing out there this morning?
Well, similar to what Malia was just saying, it's that dusting of snow that makes the treacherous travel just kind of front and center for all of us. We've had crews on standby for the last 72 hours, troubleshooting crews, vegetation management crews, line clearing crews, everyone ready to go when needed. And thankfully, there have been very, very few incidents that we've needed to respond to, certainly by way of the weather. And we have a lot of our community to thank for that, just being really smart about how they travel and when they travel, and avoiding it if at all possible. So we've been ready. We've had our stockpiles, fully stocked. We've made sure that our crews are fully staffed and that everyone is all hands on deck through this winter weather event. And it's very, very good news that we haven't had to deploy very much at all.
Absolutely. But what are some of the concerns for Austin Energy when something like this moves through our area, Matt?
I'm so glad you asked, because anytime we've got weather moving through the area, the two things that we make the most note of definitely going to be high winds, because we know that the vegetation and other debris can be blown into our lines. Thankfully, not an issue here. And then winter precipitation, for all the reasons that we know of, certainly relative to 2023. It was heartening to see in the forecast that this was going to be more of a snow and perhaps freezing rain event, and very minor and relatively short-lived. You never know when you're 5 or 6 days out what that's going to look like or what will actually happen and occur in our service territory. So we're wanting to make sure that people stay safe. We're wanting to make sure that we're not seeing ice accumulation on our tree canopy or on any of our electrical distribution overhead lines. And thankfully, that was the case this time around. We look like we dodged quite a bullet, and everyone at the utility is breathing a sigh of relief right now.
Right. Well, we appreciate Austin Energy crews out there monitoring the situation for us, and we appreciate your time, Matt Mitchell, with Austin Energy.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure on our end as well.